Welcome back, guys, to episode 17 of Buy Sell Talk. I'm very happy to announce that we now have 500 plus subscribers. So before we move on, I'd like to thank Blue Royal for sponsoring us into the new year too. Blue Royal encourages a new conversation between tequila and rum. And today we have a new conversation with female sneaker enthusiast Janelle.
Hi, guys.
What up?
What it do?
Before we get into anything, Brian, what are you wearing today?
I'm wearing the I'm gonna fucking butcher this.
Jacques?
No, it's French, so it's Jacques Mou.
Oh, my bad.
Air Humera.
Air who?
Air Humera.
Word.
I honestly thought this was a bad purchase, and funnily enough, my mom asked me what I was wearing, and when she does, that's how I know I made a good one.
Damn.
So I'm very glad to be owning these now.
I would have thought it was a good purchase because it looks like it's something you would wear, and I've seen you wear it a couple times now. That's not a jab. That's a
No. Yeah, no. I was on the fence about these. I'm not gonna lie, for the longest. But what are you wearing?
I got on the DB ACG Mountain Low latest drop from the Thornbaker collection. Janelle, what are you rocking?
A little off-white Forces.
The Vault colorway.
Yes, sir.
Very nice, very nice.
My fault. You showed us up here. You really
Duh.
How many sneakers do you think you have at home?
Like over 100.
Do you think you have over 100?
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's crazy because your foot is bigger. I'm
What?
a little. These are 4.5.
What does that mean?
Meaning that you take up more space.
I have an attic.
All right, show off.
Do you guys keep the boxes to your shoes?
Well, when I moved into my apartment, I threw out some boxes, but then the rest I have them in like.
Nah, I'm kidding.
Some of them I threw out, but the other ones I have them in the container store boxes, the clear boxes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You wear all of them though?
No,
Maybe
No, I don't.
Maybe it's time to do spring cleaning. You don't think so?
don't tell me what to do.
All right. Anywho, Leo, tell us.
So I actually have an attic for my sneaker boxes on top of my garage.
Stop playing.
That's
What?
crazy.
Yeah, I built an attic in my garage because I had like more whatever the fuck. So I threw a whole bunch of like whatever. I made a fucking attic in my garage
For
and-
empty boxes.
Yes, well, more for storage, but a lot of it is empty boxes.
These are the perks of owning property, by the way.
I mean, you never know when you have to sell something or you get rid of something, whatever. As Sold Out always tells you, the better it is to OG packaging, the more money you'll get. You know
That's
what
a
I mean?
fact.
So,
There you are. So, what are we getting into today, Leo?
Wait, hold up.
Oh,
bad.
what?
How many sneakers you got?
Oh,
I don't know if I have 100,
Sir
to
Brian?
be honest. I have enough. I'll tell you that. I wear the same thing all the time.
What do you mean by that?
No, I swear. Like, yo, have you seen my car? I know I have like at least 2 pairs in the trunk.
nah, you definitely had like 9. And boots or cleats or whatever the hell your soccer hooligans
Yeah.
would call them.
I definitely no. I have a bunch of bullshit in my car. I definitely know that.
So you definitely don't keep the boxes.
I try to. All right, but realistically, I wear all my shoes,
Okay.
or most of them. So I don't.
get that.
I don't think about selling it unless I really need to.
Yeah,
like those Storm Blues, the Unions.
Well, I mean, you sold that and got a car, so.
Yeah. I guess it's the small victories. It's the small victories.
Yeah, I mean.
They
it's-
count. They count.
It's very difficult, but I try wearing all my shoes
Yeah.
eventually.
Yeah. You do it by rotation too. Like, well, for me,
Sort
like
of.
every week I'll bring out like 5 sneakers and
Oh,
I'm
no,
like,
no.
all right, this is what I'm going to rock with my outfits.
Every week.
Yeah.
I do that like every season.
I just wake up earlier, just go upstairs and sit down and ponder for about 30 minutes what I'm going to wear.
No, I can't do that.
You don't set up your outfits like first day of school type beat. Right next to you.
Nah.
No, my fault.
Nah.
I'm not saying I do that, but
Clearly, you're speaking from experience.
I definitely used to do that. I'll tell you that.
How long ago, Brian?
Jeez, probably like
Last week?
no.
I'm dead.
All right.
But I start with sneakers and then I build my outfit.
I think that's the right way to do it, to be honest. I
Mhm.
think anything else is wrong. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think I've met anyone else that does it any other way.
It depends really, because like, all right, I'm gonna stop talking soon, but it depends because sometimes like you're like, fuck, do I want to go upstairs and then come back downstairs and then be like, fuck, I don't want to wear that or it's dirty or some shit, so I gotta go back upstairs. So sometimes I actually pick out the top.
That's a lot.
Yeah, sometimes I pick out the top
And
and
you're
then
like,
I go
this is what I'm
upstairs.
gonna rock with.
Yeah, and then I figure out, you know what I mean? Like,
Okay.
I can go that
So if
way.
you got a statement piece, you're like,
Yeah.
all right, this is the piece that I'm gonna work around.
Exactly.
All right.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. But I don't pick
Strategy.
I don't pick a whole outfit then go upstairs and like figure out shoes. That's just weird. But in other news, New Balance is not letting off the gas. They've already announced potentially 4 new two more collaborations and then 4 more colorways for the 1906 between Salehi Bembury and
Action Bronson.
Bronson. But one of them for Action Bronson hasn't been announced, but he's wearing it already, so you can from prior
I
releases.
think he teased the Rosewater colorway, right?
Yeah,
That
whichever
one, like the mesh upper.
Yeah, but he's also been wearing the blue one a lot.
Yeah, I saw
That's
that
the
one today
latest one.
too.
Yeah, so
With
that's
the
a
blue
2 for
tones
him,
and it had
then,
like the little orange too.
Mm.
and then
Salehi.
yeah, Salehi's
You guys
coming
tried
back.
on sponge?
No, I saw this morning that I got an email for the whatever the hell it was in my spam, and I went and they were like, yeah, I don't.
Oh, you won?
No, I went on the thing today. It was yesterday morning.
Oh, got it.
Yeah, they were just like, I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah,
about,
I tried, and then like within 3 minutes, it was sold out.
Do you like that shoe though? The 1906?
Yeah, they're comfy.
Wait, did you try for the 1906 or the Croc sneaker that he's dropping?
No, the 1906.
Yeah, I don't know I don't know if that's like, I never understood the sponge shit. I know it's his website, but I don't know if he's like dropping only, because I found out about it after he started doing the Crocs collaboration.
Got it.
So I don't know if that was like everything he drops goes through there, or if that's
I actually saw that collab on LinkedIn.
Oh, he posted it on LinkedIn?
Yeah.
Or like one of probably someone on his team probably posted it too, right?
Yeah. So I saw it months ago. I was like, oh shit,
Oh, my bad.
LinkedIn.
My bad.
LinkedIn got the leaks.
I don't even be on Instagram. I be on LinkedIn. I'm like, okay.
So that brings us into you going corporate on us.
I know. Listen, I had a little chaotic phase, so 9 to 5 has been helping me. Okay, I got a steady paycheck. I know how much I'm getting paid, and I know how to budget.
Word.
And I got a budget for my sneakers too.
Oh, what's that? What's that budget looking like?
Like this.
You gotta have like you gotta put up a picture of like what resale value is at for that
Jeez.
right now.
What size are you?
4.5.
Oh,
Bay size, baby.
Jesus Christ. Other than that, Nike's trying it again with this dunk resurgency. They're not only are they bringing back old nostalgic pieces or old nostalgic colorways from like Code JP, Japan releases, to like now they're starting to restock SBs, which was something that was not done before.
I'm kind of sick of it. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
I'm sick of this whole dunk thing.
It used to, like, whenever they restocked the SB, it was more so of like they turned they turned the low to a high or a high to a low. Now they're just re-releasing colorways. So like the core purple SB is coming back out. So if you notice,
yeah, it's like local skate shops are getting them now.
Yeah,
right?
and like prices are plummeting, and people are like, "Yo, I don't understand." It's like it's coming out next month. And then you got like the plums are restocking this year. I want to say there's another shoe that came out earlier in the 2020s that's coming back out, and then you have like the dark, was it the dark curry or reverse curry or some shit just dropped today, and that shit's already a dub.
Well, it's crazy because I mean, at one point those were so sought after, and it's like years ago that would have done numbers, but
Facts.
It's cool that people are getting their hands on this, but
it's too easy.
No
one likes easy. Let's be real.
No one likes easy.
No one likes easy.
Yeah.
No, but you know what it is?
You want something of quality.
Yeah, well, it's not even that. Like some of that stuff is like lacking quality. It's just the fact that
but sometimes Nike too, like they're just like mass producing stuff, and like the stitching, the leather, everything is not
QC.
of like
yeah, for sure.
No.
But like what it is now, I think the irony is that they've tried to figure out like, how do I keep up with this resale hype and blah blah blah.
Mm-hmm.
So they just overload, and now shit's sitting, and now they're panicking. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's like, fuck, we
I don't think they're necessarily panicking.
I would say at some point in that fucking pyramid of hierarchy, somebody's panicking.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's better for them to keep it stocked as opposed to like it going anywhere else. Because at the end of the day, they would want the customer to come to them. So
Well, of course, but the problem is that like, well, I don't know if they still do. You know, how, like back in the day, like on a Yeezy drop or a Pharrell drop, Foot Locker would have to send it back to Adidas.
oh yeah, return to vendor. Yeah.
I don't think they do that anymore.
No.
So it just sits.
So you're just stuck
So
with
now
it,
it's
yeah.
like something like Foot Locker. They have ways to fucking churn out old product, but like your mom and pop shop, now they just have shit on sale.
Yeah,
And
you're
now
just sitting
they don't
on it
want to
now.
buy anything else because I haven't sold this. Why am I going to sell that? And obviously, you still have to buy like merch and all this whatever
no.
other BS is in the system.
I guess for tier 0 stores, it's probably a little bit different. But
Yeah,
I mean, for everyone else, like a big box retailer like Foot Locker or
yeah,
Finish
no,
Line,
I don't see them.
I don't see them
whatever.
panicking.
No,
or,
not at all.
Get caving into any of that.
Nah, yeah, it's just the fact of everything is so like accessible these days. It's like
Yeah.
we saw it last year where like a bajillion people got exclusive access to stuff that just sat.
Yeah, that's
You
true.
know what I mean? So it's like they're trying like little things here and there, but at some point it's not gonna work.
Do you miss the good old days? Or whatever you consider the good old days?
Damn, what is that supposed to mean?
Well, what do you... I mean, all right. I guess a better question is, like, do you like the way things are panning out now?
Listen, I like to adapt, so I don't really go back into the past. Like, whatever's here, this is what we're moving with. So I'm like, all right.
So you think it's cool that everyone's got the same thing on?
I mean, I don't, but that's for them.
I'm fucking dead.
Listen, that's what they want. That's what they want to wear. Who cares?
I mean, yeah, no, by all means. I mean, to each their own. But
Yeah.
I think I've grown sick of it, I
Nah,
think it's
word.
cool that there's a lot of people in the sneaker space now that, like,
Mhm.
can talk about this, especially a younger audience. But I've just grown so sick of it. It's not even anything against Nike or Dunks. It's just like I don't care too much. It's like
Yeah.
let's let it simmer.
Nah, yeah.
I agree.
I think from time to time, I think we gotta take the fucking foot off the gas. To be honest.
A little
Mhm.
bit or innovate.
Yeah.
No,
That's always-
we're getting the same thing, and it's like cool. The shoe would have done numbers years ago, but that demographic that would have bought this years ago doesn't care about
Nah,
this shit
yeah.
anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jordan's doing the same shit. They're dropping this year. You know how usually for Jordan they have like one number that they go off of, and then they just fucking overload that
Oh,
number
yeah,
of
yeah.
colorways. Well, this year they're doing 3s, they're doing 4s, they're doing 1s.
They're doing the whole catalog.
And
They're doing
twos.
four-
Have you seen the twos that came out?
Yeah,
The
I mean,
women's
they're
drop?
white and black
The-
ones, right?
Yeah,
it
they're
was like,
still going.
coconut milk and
Yeah.
like cream and stuff. It's
Yeah.
a women's drop.
Nah, yeah. So,
So-
they're doing 2s. They're doing fucking Travis One Lows again, twice
Mhm.
That's fucking
supposedly.
Wait,
they're-
what's the new colorway for the Travis Scotts again?
That yellow and blue
the
one.
canary yellow?
Oh, I saw that
like,
one. I thought it was
resembles-
fake.
Nah, it resembles like.
Oh, it
his-
looks fake. I'm not gonna
It looks
lie.
fake,
Yeah,
right?
pays-
It looked tacky. I
It
was like,
pays
nah.
homage to his high school like alma mater colors.
Oh, okay.
And then there's the other one that's not technically officially
the Sharkadon.
released yet.
That one.
No, the olive and black.
Oh,
I
okay,
seen
That's
those. Those are
not
fire.
like it's leaked and people have them, but it's not officially a drop yet
No,
because they
yeah, I
haven't
get what
talked
you're
about it
saying.
yet. But
These are just the low top ones, right? There's the
Yeah,
other
they're both-
silhouette that
they're-
came out as
yeah,
well.
Yeah.
those are like he has a Jordan
That's a
new
Jordan shoe,
silhouette, and he
yeah.
also has a Nike new shoe coming out.
Yeah, I saw
know.
that.
Like I don't even know the names of them. It's like,
I'm sick of that.
I don't
Um,
think it has a name yet.
well, the Nike one is like what is it, Shardon?
Sharkadon?
Sharkadon or
Yeah.
some shit, Baby
Mhm.
Shark. And then the other
He
one
said
is
Baby
like,
Shark.
and then the other
Snuck
one,
that one in there. I'm fucking dead.
and then the other one is like, no one knows the name of it. People try to give it a name. I don't fucking know.
I thought it was cool, but it was a lot more exclusive and it was a lot harder to get. I think Travis Scott has definitely made a name for himself in this community,
Mhm.
and his name alone just sells.
Yeah.
You attach his name to anything, and
Nah,
it's
word.
gonna sell out.
Yep.
But I think he's a good marketing tool in the sense that you get this younger demographic, and you get the the older Travis Scott fan leaning into this stuff too, and it's like cool that Nike's cashing in on this, but same thing, you gotta give it a break. Like I'm sure that there's someone else out there that could do the same thing he's doing or innovating the same way that he's
Mhm.
Tweaking shit.
yeah, it's just going stale now, and I think that right now at this point in time, it really got to stop. Like I don't really see any hype behind all this because, cool, we see leaked images, but it's like the day the shoe comes, everyone's like, "Yo, how much can I get for this?"
Well, yeah, I think that's like the newer issue in like the sneaker community where like you get a leak 2 years in advance, and by the time it comes out, you're already dramatically over it.
I mean,
And it doesn't help that we're in what I've like called like the TikTok phase of fucking sneakers, where it's like a shoe comes out every like 2 days, and like by the time you get a shoe in hand, nobody cares and they want the next release.
No,
So
I think
it's
we're
like literally it's just so cyclical.
Yeah, we definitely like grown accustomed to like talking about things for like short periods of time.
Yeah.
And I think the biggest example, and I don't want to dwell on this too much because this is like a topic for another day. No. I know this is gonna take up the whole episode, but the CPFM Air Flea.
Oh yeah.
Like that had a moment for like a month, and then nobody cared.
By the way, I just want to say out loud that I'm ashamed of myself.
Why?
That was in my fucking sneaker of the year list,
and it didn't make it to that.
And then I got too fucking wasted.
But you know what? I think it's just like we're so, and I think social media has a lot to do with this. Like we're so hung up on these things that happen like at a moment's notice.
Yeah.
That once it reaches us, or at least like once we see it in hand, like we've already moved on.
Yeah, you're already over it.
And I think I think it has a lot to do with the way trends work now. It's so weird.
And then TikTok too. You have a short attention span.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
like,
it.
Yeah,
your attention span is like on average.
No one even
shorter.
wants to watch movies or shows. They don't even
Netflix
they don't even Netflix and chill anymore.
You know what's crazy? You can watch a whole fucking film on TikTok if you really want to. Like you can just.
It's crazy because the other day I was with my grandma and she was like, "Oh, come over." I was like, "Okay." So she puts the TV on, but both of us were just on our phones. I'm like, what's going on right now?
Yeah, we've noticed that even with the podcast. Like people tell us all the time, like, "Oh my god, I love your podcast." And I was like, "Oh, what episode did you like the most?"
Oh, we saw the
and
reel.
they're like, "I don't know, like that reel you posted like a couple with like whoever the fuck that was."
I said that too.
No, listen. I think it's cool because that's like the entry point. We hope that the reel reels you in.
Not the real.
No, go ahead, give a sound.
I deserve that one. But all jokes aside, no, I think it's cool that if you're watching the reels, at least you know that this exists.
Yeah.
And I think it's cool that people could bring that up and be like, oh yeah, like I saw this.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's on us to adjust, obviously, but it's like
no, yeah, but it really goes to show you how this landscape has changed.
Yeah, there's people like intakes are crazy.
I think we've all have a small attention span now thanks to social media.
Nah, word. But I will
not me. I could watch a show all day.
Anywho,
I would say that I don't know this to be true, but this is just my assumption. Jordan is trying something different, and they're trying to bring back GR's heavy. So,
oh no, yeah.
As far as like what they've shown that's coming out, it's very little collaboration wise, and they're like exploding on like GRs.
I think it's cool though because it reels in that older demographic that that has been wanting such a release. Like personally, I'm looking forward to the Black Toe 14.
Word.
And as much as like I don't really,
I got those.
Oh my fault. I had those when I was like
I got them
4 years old. But beside the point, like that's a shoe that I'd probably want back just because that was probably like my first Jordan growing up. So the fact that they're bringing it back is just like it's a full circle moment for me. But
yeah,
I think for many others, I think they could share the same emotion. Maybe not with that specific shoe, but with whatever else they're turning out because we're supposed to get.
Yeah, I'm torn on like fucking 8 different GRs.
Exactly. Yeah,
it's like fuck. I'm buying 8 GRs this year.
I don't think that's a bad thing though, to be honest.
No, I don't think so either. But like, I'm a man that doesn't really buy shoes like that, and if I do, it's like a fucking whatever the fuck you want to call it. But it's just I just been buying shit that like I either wanted or sold from my fucking scared sold on the previous episode. You can go back and figure that out. But just shit that I sold in the past or shit that I just couldn't afford or didn't get my hands on back then. That I'm just now
it's a second chance.
Getting my second chance to get them.
So like the olive 9s.
Oh, I know that's on everyone's list.
Facts.
I know that's everyone wants that shit.
I want that.
Really?
You can miss me with the olive 9s.
I don't know. I'm on the fence about those because I've never really worn. The only 9s I've owned are like the Cool Grays and the Kilroys. But other than that, I've never really owned a 9.
Listen, I love me like the earth tones, brown, olive greens.
Nah, I got enough fucking olive shoes.
What's the closest we got to the olive? The stupid beef and broccoli boot?
Yeah,
do you remember that?
The military.
Of course. Throw Gore-Tex too.
I think we have one of them up here somewhere.
Right? Yeah, we do. Yeah, we definitely
Tim's are back too. Tim's were like
Oh, nah, yeah.
collaborating with everyone right now, with all the
Fucking-
influencers.
Fucking Pharrell just fucking showed
the
a
Louis
Louis
Vuitton,
Vuitton
yeah.
Tim. That's probably gonna be fucking 58K because it's Pharrell's Louis Vuitton.
Yo, you know what? You know what, Tim, you got to get on right now?
What?
The ACW Timberland. That shit is nuts.
That's crazy.
All right, well, if you guys aren't on board with me on this one, I'm riding solo on this one because that shit is crazy.
Do you like the ACG TN Plus?
Damn,
That it looks like-
ACGs.
ACG?
No, not sorry, ACW.
I did. I thought
What?
it was. Listen,
The
I
one
thought
that
it was
is
cool.
coming out, not the one that.
Oh wait, there's another one. I didn't even know that.
It looks like they hired fucking paint people to paint your house,
Oh, I did see. Like,
and
I didn't
then
even
it's
know
like
about
no
this.
laces.
I learned
It's
about this. today.
literally looks like somebody like took a
Oh,
roller to it
Hold
and
up,
just
no,
fucking.
no laces. It's kind of a
What?
deal
Well,
breaker.
I think it has laces, but like for the
Oh, okay,
marketing,
okay,
it
okay.
just didn't. Whoever
Alright.
posted it didn't have laces on.
I get what
But
you're
it
saying.
literally looks like somebody took like a roller and just
And then
fucking
just-
rolled across, and it's a whole shoe.
Man, I hope these Air Max Pluses come back, bro. I
No,
need everyone
Air-
on this.
Air Max, Air Max Plus.
Yeah, you said the TN, that's Air Max Plus, yeah.
They're coming
Yeah.
back out heavy.
Wait, so speaking of paint, you guys seen the gallery department at A6
Yeah.
release too?
Are you?
Yeah.
How do you feel about those?
I don't give a fuck about those.
Yeah,
to
I
be
don't
honest.
give a fuck about
The
them.
splattered paint on
Nah,
them,
I don't give a fuck
whatever.
about any.
I think you're just paying
This
for
is
the
enough
name at that point.
splattered paint for me.
Anywho, though, I know we're talking about a lot of men's releases, but I'm just curious to know: do you think there's a lot of representation for women in this sort of space?
No.
Who are like your, if you have any like go-to women creatives that are in the space?
Definitely a Laylee May.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely like
I
her.
remember selling her merch when I worked at Full Locker.
Really?
Swear to God,
That's dope.
it was always unisex, so that was like if you weren't wearing a uniform, you could wear that.
Mm-hmm.
Nigga,
And
that's
then
Melody Asani.
Oh,
wow.
yes. Melody Asani,
Wow.
other woman creator. She's in a.
No, I did the Foot Locker collab and
Oh yeah,
I
yes.
had to wear her.
Tell us
her
about that,
items.
please. No, because that's why we brought you on here.
I
So
was just like, wait a minute.
no, I don't. No, that is so
That's why I
bad.
was
Yo,
confused.
time
I was
out.
like,
That
yo,
has to
how
get
you got
cut.
that? I was like, really?
No. Yeah, you're right. Melody Asani.
Oof.
Yes. I remember it was like a big deal because I think that was
Shout
the
out
first
Blue
time.
Royal.
Shot.
I'm starting to misremember my time at Full Locker, but I just
Fucking hell.
remember that being a big deal because one, it was unisex, and two, it came in extended sizing.
Oh yeah,
So you would get, like-
infamous hoodie everybody was rocking.
Oh, the black one.
Yeah, that no one bought.
Yeah, it was like up to 2, 3XL, which was
Yeah.
cool. You know, I think
Nah.
that was great.
I'll tell you what wasn't cool. The same hoodie was being worn by like 8 different dudes, and they were just taking it off on their shift,
Yeah, I was.
and then give it to the next one coming on the shift.
Oh no,
It's
I
like,
wasn't.
yo,
I wasn't doing
y'all
that.
Dirty.
I wasn't doing that. Fuck that.
What?
No.
Yo.
Anywho,
playing
enough
with
about
me.
enough about the
That's
Full Locker.
crazy
days.
about Foot Locker. Don't be talking
Yeah, enough about the Full Locker days. How was your?
You spilling tea.
Yeah, I don't work there anymore.
Yeah, I mean, I don't work there anymore either. But besides the point, how did you get the opportunity to work with Foot Locker?
Manifestation.
All right. Well,
Nah, but seriously, I guess like consistency. Like I was just posting every single day.
right, because you have done campaigns before for other companies, right? Leading up to the
Yes.
Foot Locker game.
Yes, I feel my first one was with Nabil,
Yeah.
Envy Bill. So I worked with him, but we used to just shoot like random stuff, like curated. Have you heard of that brand?
No,
No.
but you can
Alright.
explain it to us. You know.
Well, it's just a streetwear brand. So
Okay.
me and Nabil used to collab and would just shoot, post my stuff. It would make numbers.
Mm.
And then finally my first collab was with Complex.
Oh, word.
Oh.
Yeah.
What'd you do with them?
Oh, wasn't this
First-
Complex Con, right? You told me about this.
Well, this one was just Complex, the website.
Okay.
And basically, I don't know. It was one day I was going through something like, yo, I just need something different. I just want something different. I'm like, whatever. I'm just going to lay here on my sofa and just think about it. I went on my email and I got this random email. They're like, hey, this is Complex, blah, blah. We want to collab with you. And I'm like, okay. So I wrote back to the email. And then they were like, oh, yeah, bring your sneakers. And we're going to shoot it in Newark.
Can you set the scene for us? What year was this?
Hold up. This sounds sketchy.
Not you getting robbed.
This sounds sketchy.
Yeah, in Newark is
They're like,
crazy.
bring the boxes too. I'm like, hell no.
So,
Jesus.
So I'm like, they're really trying to scam me.
so red flags all around, but you still went.
Yes,
Fucking
Yeah.
but
Christ.
I'm like, I trust them. I'm gonna take this risk. They're like, oh, we'll pay for your Uber there and back. But after, I'm like, what am I doing? What am I doing
I don't
right
even want to
now?
bite on that.
Yeah, that.
I'm glad you're
Listen,
with us here today.
Listen, all the red flags. I'm like, yes.
Nah, you had rose-colored glasses.
Jesus
They look like
Christ.
flags. Those,
Yo, stop playing with me.
nah, you
So
can't
I
lie. That
was
was
like-
good. That was good. That was
So I
good.
brought like 6 pairs with me in my little Supreme duffel. Like, I'm not trying to hide anything.
Yeah.
Get there. Some guy comes out and then he's like, hey, come upstairs with me. I'm like, okay.
Yo, this is like the start to like.
But it was in Rutgers dorm
Rutgers,
room.
Oh,
Newark.
okay,
Okay,
okay.
Yes. So
Alright.
then I was like, okay, but the
Oh.
block looks sketchy. You know, if you
Oh,
turn
so
one
you were-
block in
you were on-
Newark,
yeah,
it's
you were on
sketchy.
Newark.
Nah, okay.
Come on now. You know how that goes.
Made it sound like you went to fucking like New Jersey.
But just the whole
Projects.
concept, just like, all right, bring your sneakers,
Everything
bring
about
the
it, yes.
boxes. I was just
Yeah.
like, and that was my first collab. So
Yeah.
if you shooketh,
And it was like
What
from
year was
still
it? So-
take the
was it from like at
I think
gmail.com?
like 5 years ago,
Okay, so
Yeah.
what? 2019?
maybe.
Need my fingers?
No, you're good.
Not clear it out.
Right, it's 2018, 2019, give or
I don't know.
take.
You do the math.
No,
Jesus
I
Christ.
mean 5 years from.
8.
No, it's
Come on.
2019.
Okay.
It's 2024. Yeah, we're in 2024 right now.
Just checking.
But anyway, that was my first collab, and it went well. It was fun. And then afterwards, like, people were just emailing me.
So you guys shot content, right?
Yeah.
What was this? What was it involving?
It was for back to school
Okay.
in the dorms, and they were just showing like streetwear style, so they chose me.
Word. So it was just you, or was it like, I'm not trying to be funny, was it you and or like
Other
a group
creators?
of people?
No, it was like 4 different like influencers as
Okay.
well.
Word.
Oh, wow.
But they had different concepts. Like one was a cheerleader, the other one was a dancer, the other one was like an athlete.
So which one were you?
So, streetwear.
Oh, okay.
Hey, yo.
Yeah,
You don't listen.
not my fault.
Tú no estás escuchando, mijo.
Yo, this podcast.
What do you mean by
that? This audience is gonna flame me for this.
So,
You want another shot?
No, I'm good.
what other campaigns have you been a part of?
Foot Locker.
Oh,
So how'd that come about? What was the concept behind that?
Same thing. Random email. You always have to look at like at
Mm.
the at
Yeah.
because
yeah.
they try to scam you.
They're not gonna have some
Word.
at Gmail. shit,
No.
yeah.
At I hope you don't read this.
At
No, they be having
footlocker.com.
at Gmail stuff and like
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
Nah, yeah.
I don't trust that.
Hi, this is Patrick from Footlocker at gmail.com.
But yeah, so my Foot Locker one, the first one I did was in Washington Heights
Oh,
It
for
was
the opening?
for Dykeman basketball.
Word.
Oh, this
Yeah.
was the that
Was-
New York versus New York shit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they were like, come through. We'll meet at the Foot Locker out there. And then they give you a gift card. I was like, shopping?
What
Oh,
was,
my
what was
bad.
that gift card looking like?
Mhm. It was looking like money because I was styling, baby. You heard.
That's fucking.
I
nuts.
make everything
Word.
into style.
That's
Or my
crazy.
style. But I took my little brother actually. So they're like,
Mm.
bring someone. So I was like, okay. And the gift card had enough money for both of us. So I styled him, styled me, and then they got us a Uber.
Back here.
Well, yeah, that too. Come on now.
Damn, yo.
First of all, Uber to the Dykeman basketball game after we went shopping.
Yo, Foot Locker did all
And-
this, and they couldn't give me more than a 45-minute fucking break. Nah, bro, that's fucking. Nuts.
It's not about you right now.
You're right.
Wow.
My time is up. I'm sorry. My time's been gone.
Cállate. But they ended up giving me whatever. We took the Uber there. But when we were there, I was with my little brother. He was like 13 or a little bit younger, but
Mhm.
everyone was smoking weed there. It was
Mm.
hot. So I was like,
yeah.
I kept looking for him, and I'm like, the space was tight. We were in
Mm.
Washington Heights at
Yeah.
Dykeman basketball games. You know
Nah,
how that
word.
goes.
Yeah.
So then I did my little like pictures, recording. I got that all done in the beginning, and then of course they were selling nutcrackers.
Mm.
So they're
A
giving us
staple.
The
A
infamous-
community
nutcrackers,
staple.
weed. I'm like, God damn it! Why are you doing this to me right now? I'm on a job, but I had all my pictures aligned,
done.
so I already knew what I was gonna create afterwards.
Mhm.
Got that done, so then I drank, did my thing, but then I just kept looking at my little brother. I'm like, tell me when you want to leave. Just tell me when you want
He's
to
like,
leave.
yo, I'll party.
I was so shook. Like, literally, he was right next to me. Someone was right in front of us just smoking a whole blunt. I'm like, I don't know. I don't play by my brothers.
I'm gonna assume he didn't partake in any of the shenanigans.
Of course not. He knows better. But he ended up speaking up. Like, there was a break.
Mm-hmm.
And I told him, like, do you want to leave now? He's like, no. And I'm like, okay.
Oh, he's probably having a good time.
No. So I'm like, okay. I guess he didn't want to be that person. So I was like, all right. So then the next game starts. And he's like, I want to leave. I'm like, what? I was like, damn. So now I got to fight everyone through the crowd for you. And I got to tell security to let me through the court because I'm not going all around these people.
Right.
Jesus.
Because that's my little brother. I'm not, you're not going to play like that. And I felt his energy. So I was like, nah. I was like,
we gotta get out of here.
I was like, all right. I was like, give me your hand. So I grabbed his hand and we're walking through. And then the security, like, he was trying to give me, like, shit. He's like, no, you can't come through, blah, blah, blah. You don't have a badge. I was like, I don't need no badge. You gonna let me through.
What'd you do? You waved your little Foot Locker gift card?
No. I waved my hand. I was like, you gonna let me through right now. I got my brother right now. And then he's like, who are you with? I'm like, myself and him. Let me through. And then he let me through. And then I got an Uber from there.
Damn, you didn't make him pay for it?
Of course I did.
They paid for it.
Oh, my fault.
Yeah.
You send them the
You
Zelle
still mad
request?
about this 45-minute break, huh?
Oh yeah, bro.
Why you trying to talk badly about them?
Yeah. I'm trying to get my get back.
Jesus Christ.
It's been 2 years.
But it was dope. The whole experience. He even enjoyed it. He was like, I enjoyed it. But he was like, at one point, I just felt suffocated. I'm like, I got that.
Yeah,
I was
sounds
just
about
so
right.
high.
Just so secondhand.
I know he was. I felt so bad.
Oh my god, there's no
I
like.
hope I get a high grade.
So, if anyone were to want to get into the space that you work in, do you have
Okay.
any advice for them?
Yes.
Any young ladies that are looking to break through in this industry, what would you tell them?
I would tell them to be consistent, like with their content, with their work. And if you really, really want to like take that step, definitely send inquiries, like get their emails, write to them, email them, call them. Don't be afraid of the phone. Call them.
There we are. How did it come about though? Out of you?
Hmm?
Like, is it something you always wanted to do, or was it just something that you wanted to do on the side and you were okay with? Because obviously that has to come from somewhere. Obviously you're here in the space with us, and we're talking about sneakers, and
Well,
that's sort of your
At that point, I was a freelancer.
okay.
So I was just like, give me my money. Run me up my money. I
Mm.
need to pay this rent. I need these sneaker money.
Feel it.
So it would just come to me.
Word.
It's crazy when you're literally like, I don't know when my next paycheck is. Like, you manifest it, and I was just getting it at that point.
But you've always been into sneakers and fashion, right?
Always.
What's
always.
your favorite silhouette or shoe? If you have one.
My favorite shoe, it's going to be my first shoe, my first love. I'm that lover girl.
Or
Feel
I
me?
have to. I need.
I
to
am
know
a
what this is.
lover girl.
I need to know what this is.
What?
I'm not. I don't know. You told me.
Oh, my first shoe was Citrus 7s.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's enough.
What you thought I was going to say?
I was curious as to what you were gonna say. I really didn't know, to be honest.
No. Oh, okay.
I'm a little bit shocked. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I just love me the Citrus 7s. I love red. And then the suede was so buttery, soft.
The yellow accents.
Yes. That was my
Yeah, well
favorite.
done, well
Because
done.
I like dark tones with like vibrant colors.
Okay.
Mm.
Oh, so what? Like the Orion 7s?
Okay. Well, I was gonna say like right
That's
now
all
what
white.
It's white, but it's got pink and blue.
It's actually like a red.
It's pink.
We have a size
just
8
let him
if you want to see.
let him have the
Yeah, it's
moment.
pink. I swear. I remember. I owned that shoe in middle school, bro.
Nah,
I know
bro.
it's pink. I know it's pink.
Joe, should I get the shoe?
No.
Nah,
I'm
we're
good.
not doing it.
We're not
Just
doing
fucking
that.
joke.
We're not
But
doing
yeah,
that.
I like pop of color. So
Word.
Okay.
Fucks with that.
What got you
Well
into it all
balanced.
of them? What
Excuse
got you all into this sneaker community? Like, what really was like the defining moment that was like, yes, I want to be a part of this.
well, I grew up with guys. My dad, he had me when he was like 17.
Mhm.
So he was in that stage, like, Tommy,
Polo.
Polo, Tim's, Gore-Tex, all that stuff. Huaraches.
Mm.
Huaraches, baby.
You still wear Huaraches?
No.
Mm.
I have a pair still.
Really?
Yeah, and some Ewings too.
Oh, my fault.
bad.
My fault. Sean would be very proud of that. not gonna
Yeah.
lie. Yeah.
But I do have a pair of those too. But I'll say definitely my uncles, basically.
Word.
Oh, so from an early age, you were always influenced by this sort of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that has a lot to do with where you grew up?
Of course.
Really?
Born and raised here in Jersey City.
Never
And
mind.
I'm just going to tell you right now.
Go ahead.
I'm a girl who don't wait in line. Never have and never will.
For the record, I'm a guy who's waiting in line, and I'm kind of jealous right now.
And
I never wait in
and
line.
that's
I don't like it. I don't want it.
we'll leave that off.
Wait, what he say?
Well, I said he's been a guy who waited in line and not scored.
No, I didn't mean like. Yeah, he's right. I've experienced the that bittersweet feeling of
Jesus.
not being
Damn.
able to obtain
That's
what
crazy.
you waited for.
But my uncles, they used to have well, if you guys are from Jersey City, there was this place in Journal Square called Miss Lee's, and she used to have all the kicks.
No,
And my uncle used to just like talk to her, or whatever. They befriended each other, and he never had to wait in line. So I never had to wait in line.
wait, there was a line at Lee Sneakers. When?
This is a long time ago.
Like, can you date the year? 'Cause I'm
Like-
super confused.
I'm too young
I
for
think
this.
I was like 11 years old or something.
I
So
don't know what that means.
just years ago, and it doesn't exist now.
No,
but
you gotta say the year. You can't.
Just
no.
give me a
Just
year.
give him a
I'm
year.
genuinely confused because I don't
You want me to call
remember. No.
No.
I
You're
don't
gonna
know.
phone a friend on the podcast?
yeah,
Just tell me a year. Like, is this like 05, 2010, 2020? Like,
maybe like 2010, around that area, like that time frame.
okay, that makes sense. All right.
Yeah, I'll
Never
phone a
mind.
friend. I
2010.
Yo,
got mad friends.
The only reason I asked is
2010? Wait, hold up. 2010?
Maybe.
I was 9
'Cause
years old in
I feel
2010.
like
Wait, that does not make any sense.
because I feel like back then there was no lines for sneakers unless it was like a Concord release or some shit. Like there was no real like lines like that to get into like shoes. Because like back then they didn't really have release dates for shit. It was just like
How
stuff
about
came
Magic
out.
Sneaker?
No, before that, Extreme up the block, Foot Locker when it was in Journal Square,
Mhm.
and then fucking Lords for the fitteds, and then you go around to Miss Lee's or whatever the fuck
Yeah,
that
yeah,
shit was.
Miss Lee's.
Yeah. So
But
I don't remember there being a line. That's what I was trying to.
it's either a
figure out.
line or there's just sold out, and they would just have them there stacked up for me.
Sold out?
And he used to get like 4 sneakers, like one for him, one for my other uncle, me, and my cousin Michelle.
What was one thing that you wanted back then that you were able to get now?
Well, it was my 3s and my 14s. Like, I don't know why. I just love
Really?
me some 3s and 14s at that time.
Mm,
The silhouette.
Word.
yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
Yeah.
You
So-
prefer 3s with the Jumpman on the back or the Nike Air?
Depends how I'm feeling.
All right.
Listen, I get bored really quickly. You know that short attention span, TikTok? This started way before TikTok.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
This girl be like, this
Jesus.
shit boring.
Well, not boring was a. Did you hear about what happened in Australia a couple or maybe a month
Yes,
ago? or some
I
shit?
did.
I'm gonna let you talk about this, but I would be
That
livid.
So
is-
in,
I would be
in
livid.
Melbourne,
Melbourne.
Melbourne,
You got it right,
Australia. All right, there was this youngster, teenager, sold this gentleman. I don't know if they were all fake because shit was all over the place. It's fucking third party.
He said, she said,
news
yeah,
media.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
essentially, like there was 3 sneakers sold for about 20,000. It was the Chicago 2015s, the 2017 Royal ones, and then a pair of Dior highs.
Yeah.
I don't know if they were all 3 fake, but I do know that the gentleman who bought them was skeptical after purchasing, which, first of all, that's a red flag for me looking at the situation at hand. Like, why are you skeptical after the fact instead of before paying? Like,
Mhm.
you're
Well-
in person.
He paid $20,000 in U.S. currency,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah, it was about 18 some shit, but about 20,000, yeah, for all 3 pairs.
That's fucking nuts.
So what I'm getting
No,
at
like,
is
that's actually
That's
fucking,
embarrassing.
That's actually fucking
That's
nuts.
embarrassing.
I mean, if it was a 2015 Chicago, that goes for about 1,000.
All right, and then
Royals go for like 3 to 4. I don't know, depending on the size. And I
wait,
guess
3
you
to 4
finesse them.
what?
100.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then the
Dior?
fucking the Dior, he probably got finessed. Well, he obviously got finessed after the fact, but no spoiler alert.
They hit him
man.
with the double whammy.
He took the shoes to whatever shop in fucking Australia, and like they had like a fucking Spider-Man moment where like everyone was like,
It's
"Yo,
fake.
this shit is fake."
This is fake. This is fake.
So yeah, so essentially like it was so bad that the father of the the teenager was there as well, and he felt so bad about the finesse. He was like, "Yo, I'll give you
compensation
6,000 or whatever the hell to compensate
6,700
your time wasted." He was like, "What? I just gave you." And he whatever so he took him to court, and he didn't take the 6K, which in hindsight he probably should have, because the Victorian state law said, "Go fuck yourself, kid."
Yeah, because you can't fucking.
he's a minor.
He's a minor,
minor.
so there's you're the adult in the fucking room, aka get finesse, get whacked.
Get whacked.
All right, but how do we feel about that though? Like, if the judge knew more knowledge about
First
the
of
sneaker
all,
industry and then
I
like,
think
how much
that's
money you can,
that's such a
like,
tricky
consume.
thing to
Nah, yeah,
like take to court.
I mean, literally speaking, right? Honestly speaking, you are the adult in this situation. And
Exactly.
it wasn't like it was an online transaction. It was like, yo, I paid, then I got it. Shit was fake. Like, you were there, bro. Like, at no point in time, like, whenever the hell you decided, like, yo, we should go to a consignment shop, why don't you just fucking do that before you pay?
Facts.
Like, how hard is that?
you ever get burned on a deal?
Who, me?
Like, you ever, had that experience?
Either bought a fake or got finessed in some way.
Don't lie. No, don't lie,
What do you mean?
Brian. No.
bro. I feel like
Oof.
everyone has a story where they've
I've
been
never
burned.
had one.
Oof.
You've never been burned?
No.
Damn.
I got taken care of. Like,
Yo, I don't know what. Yo,
What fucking world are you living in, Brian?
God,
Maybe it's
you
just
wait on
fucking me.
lines. Like, you don't get no 45-minute break. Like,
Jesus
what the
Christ.
heck?
maybe it's just me. I mean, I've been burned. I'm not
God.
gonna lie.
You've been
Nah.
burned?
Yeah.
I think at most, like, it's been like
You've been burned too?
it's been like on some like online bullshit, but I just did like a fucking chargeback.
Oh,
It
no,
wasn't a full
Okay.
burn. Like,
that's crazy.
you know what I mean? Like, if it's ever been like, it was either like, I won't.
Damn.
I
Are you
won't
guys
name.
like jinxing me right now? Am I
No,
going
no,
to be
no,
burned
no,
at
no,
this
no,
age?
no,
not at all, not at
I don't
all.
want to be burned at
No.
this
I'm
age
I'm
now.
just curious because like
Ma'am.
a lot of people have gone
Sir.
through this experience.
Nah,
yeah.
No,
Nah, yeah.
got
So
that.
essentially, like,
I think it's like a rite of passage.
that's why I'm
Yeah.
saying, like, I don't like fucking feel bad for this guy, because like I've been in situations where it's like an online thing where it's like,
Yes.
either person never ships or fucking, like ships you a fucking rock or whatever the hell the case may be. But like, there's steps and ways to combat that or whatever. But Mans was in front of him. Like, this whole interaction was in front of him.
Yeah.
So it's
at
like,
any point in
bro,
time, he could have been like, "Yo, let's."
if
know.
you have any type of like
Doubts.
doubt, pick the whole conversation and move it to somewhere where you can like pay somebody to authenticate. Because at worst, you pay $50 and them there's like, yo, this is no good. Now you
Yeah.
just saved $18K.
Yeah, I'd
You
rather
know what I
get
mean?
fucking burned out of $50.
But
than
like for
18.
like who the hell who pays for that's like going to a dealership, paying for a car,
and then
and
not
then they
getting the
give you a cinder block and you're like, oh, what happened? Well, you paid for it. Like, what is this conversation? Like, I don't understand
Yo,
it.
I would be
Like-
pissed. $18K is fucking.
Like,
nuts.
I don't understand it at all. Like, literally, I don't fathom it. Like, I don't understand the fucking
All right.
lack of brain
He
cells.
deserves it. What's your favorite women release sneakers?
Oh, you're asking me.
Recent or all time?
All time.
Right here.
Got him.
Say the name. Say
Trick
the
question.
name.
Shakamu.
Jacquemus.
Yeah, no, I think it's probably one of the stronger ones, to be honest.
Yeah?
'cause
One of the stronger ones is nuts.
No, because like I think it's
It's
cool.
because it's his go-to.
Well, no. Put it
It's because
like
he
this.
didn't have to wait in line.
Well, yeah, you're right. That's one of them.
And he won. So
No. But
Fuck.
all jokes aside, I think this is cool because it's like it sort of merges this world of like I wouldn't know about this brand. All I know about this brand is that they make really expensive bags.
That are this
Okay.
big?
Yeah, they're like this fucking big.
I
Yeah,
can barely fit my lip gloss in there.
that's what I'm
Jesus
saying.
Christ.
So they make really expensive bags, and I think it's cool. And this isn't the first time they worked with Nike because they've obviously did that Air Force that looks like the.
Oh my
fucking-
God! Don't talk about that.
The one that looks like the water.
You can't
cat.
big him up and then slap him in the face. with
No, but you know what I mean.
Continue on. Women
Yes.
release.
I think it's cool because it's like it's sort of these two worlds of like this luxury aesthetic merging with what we know as like streetwear and footwear, and obviously it's a lot more common now, but way back when when I was growing up, that shit was like frowned upon.
It
That
was
never happened.
Trash.
Word.
What do you mean?
What, the women collabs?
What, like now?
Back then.
Oh, well, back then, like women weren't getting love. Like every
No.
woman's release was like,
It was so bad.
yeah.
I wouldn't say every woman's release was
No,
It was
bad.
like
but I think-
pink.
I
it was
think-
always pink.
yeah,
and
I
I used
think-
to be like, yo, are you kidding me?
Yeah,
Nah.
it
I don't
was
wanna
it was
wear
more or
pink
less
every
like
single
Fashy had a lavender too.
Yeah. The cola.
Yeah, that wasn't pink.
It was lavender.
Yeah, it wasn't pink.
I know, but I'm saying
It
out
was
of
more
all of them,
like
it was majority pink.
they were more leaning towards like girl colors. I
What's
guess.
her
Yeah.
name? Fucking Leah from Married to the Mob didn't have a pink shoe.
Mm-hmm.
She had like two. She had a shoe with Reebok, and I think she had a shoe with somebody else. Maybe.
I just want to
It
say
wasn't pink. It was actually a white.
I wear Nike.
I want
I
to
was
say it
wearing
was.
Nikes only at that
what's
time.
the high
so.
top Reebok that's like the fucking Club C, but it's not. It has the two straps.
The aerobic.
Maybe. I
Yeah,
don't know.
it's an aerobic shoe. I know which
Okay,
one you're talking
so
about.
she had a collab with them, and it had like a whole bunch of fucking like kisses on it.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy?
What?
That shoe was like one of the shoes at Foot Locker that I sold the most.
Yeah,
That shit was
popping,
crazy.
She was popping.
I don't want to wear a shoe with kisses. I
Why
just
not?
like certain colorways.
What's your favorite women's release?
I do like the Vashti 2s,
Okay.
and I do like the A Lady May 6s, which are pink.
Ah.
Mm.
Oh, it's like that rust
Yeah.
pink
Yeah,
with
we
the
have a couple-
infrared.
we have a
Yes,
couple
yes.
pairs.
The
Yes.
infrared was fire.
Yes,
That's
yes,
why
yes.
I'm like,
I know what you're
yes.
talking
We have a couple.
Because I
couple
love
of
me that
pairs
pop
here.
of color right there.
So if you got your own silhouette to work on, what silhouette would you want to do work on?
With Jordan?
Yeah,
Or any brand.
any brand really. Like if you got the opportunity to work with any brand, no matter the silhouette, what shoe would you want to work on?
I think I want to play with some 7s.
Okay.
Just to like throw it out there.
And I just want to say for the record, the fact that you didn't state that any World's Bonner shoe is nuts.
No, because bro, yo, you can't. No. I think okay, hold on. I think everyone has this misconception that I'm like riding Will's Bonner till the grave, bro. No. Listen,
I heard
listen.
you ghost wrote fucking Kendrick Lamar's lyrics.
No. Listen. I love Will's Bonner and all the work she puts out, but like, yo, I can draw a line too. Like, please. Listen, her work with Adidas has been great. Even before Adidas, her menswear line, I love it. But actually, you know what? I want to change my answer. It's definitely that Martine Rose mule, that shock mule. I
Okay.
definitely like that.
What the fuck is that dad shoe?
Oh, the Air Monarch?
Yeah,
no, I didn't
that
like
one?
that. I didn't
The one
like
with the
that.
fucking
So you're changing.
pimples.
I'm changing this to the
Got it.
the shock.
More recently, I would say the CPFM Fleet 2s.
Mhm.
Shout out to Cindy.
Yes.
Back what?
It's a woman's release?
Bitch. CPFM is owned by a woman.
No, I know, but she meant like woman's release. As
That
in, I
is
thought
a
she meant-
woman.
All right.
the
You know what?
fuck?
I'm not gonna argue anymore.
Is she not a woman, Brian?
No, you're right.
What do you mean by that?
You're right. No, you're right. I'm not gonna argue against that.
Or you try to say like influencers? It doesn't have to be
I
like,
thought she meant
it
like
could be a whole conglomerate. She
in
is
woman's.
CPFM.
I thought she meant in like woman sizing. So that's why I was like, all right, fuck.
What?
Now I gotta
No,
think about
bro. She made the shoe, bro. It's a she. She, her.
my fault. Sorry.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I did mean what Brian said.
Yeah, like I
but-
thought that's what she meant. So that's why when you were like CPFM
Yeah.
Air Fleet 2, I was like, that's a men's sizing release.
Yeah.
Well,
You
I
could say
mean-
Off Noir 2. I know Off Noir 3. My fault. I know you like that shoe.
What?
Off Noir 3.
Fuck are you talking about?
Bro, that Air Jordan
knows what
3
you
that's like
like.
black that just came out just in women's sizing, and then we're like, oh, there's no extended sizing. So
Yeah, that's why I can't like it.
All right, well,
I don't like shit
You
that I
liked it
can't
before
get, bro.
you found out about that.
Well, yeah, it's fucking shame on them. Forgetting about us big women
My
folk.
fault, my fault. Is there any recent women's release you like?
I'm in year 3s.
That's a good shout.
Same,
That's such
same,
an
same.
No, that is such a cop out. No, because like
I'm in
anyone
year
should say
5.
that.
I'm in
Oh.
year 5, Dawn.
All right, yeah, good. Yeah, whatever. That's such a cop out.
Was
though.
the CPFM? No, never mind. I was gonna say the CPFM Vapor
Oh,
Max.
the Vapor that was a woman's sizing shoe.
Was it?
It was.
Yeah, it was.
It
I
was.
remember that.
So I don't like Vapor Maxes. I feel like they feel like cleats.
It
And
does.
as a man who played baseball, like I just don't want to feel that.
Oh, because you feel the bubbles. It's
yeah,
like pressure points. Yeah.
So
What?
I just never got with
You
it.
know?
I used to serve in those shoes all day, like 12-hour shifts.
Wait.
like Omarion, you got served. You pop locking in.
No,
and
boy.
shit?
I'd be like, hi, guys.
Wait.
Would you like a water? Would you like some beverages? Oh, okay. What do you want to eat?
Wait, you were like fucking being a waitress in Vapor
In
Maxes?
CPFM
Yeah.
Vapor Maxes?
Yeah.
CPFM Vapor Maxes.
Yeah.
Yo, if my waiter is coming up to my table in CPFM Vapor Maxes,
Tip me.
I'm changing professions. What the fuck? You obviously said earlier that you don't think there's enough representation in this industry for women.
Mhm.
So what do you think? Not just us, but what do you think brands, companies, other influencers have to do in order to open up this space for more women?
Maybe re-strategize. Like incorporate everyone
Okay.
in the team. Like I don't care if it's like I'm just like a neutral color person. Like I like pop of color with the neutrals. So that's what I'm feeling.
So you don't like the shrinking and pinking campaign?
Hell no.
I'm fucking dead.
No.
Well,
That's
obviously,
been like campaign for fucking sneakers since like
Mhm.
since like the end of time
For
or the
real.
beginning of time rather.
Caveman time.
Jesus.
well, I mean, do you think we've
Even with the resurgency of Barbie and like triple pink selling out and RKO
I know,
pink
not
selling
everything's gonna
out,
be back to pink
and
again.
whatever that new fucking pink is selling out.
oh
What, mauve?
mauve?
Well, right now
No,
the
like
Pantone color of the year is peach fuzz. I could fuck with some peach.
Okay, I
What
mean, that's still a tonal color. So
what
okay.
color is peach fuzz?
That's like
Peach.
Do you like that
No, the color.
MCM looking thing right over there?
What?
Right, that's peach fuzz, or
Fuck you.
maybe
talking
lighter.
about? Fuck you pointing.
The slide. The slide
Nigga,
on
that's
the shelf.
cognac.
What?
That's what
I was
MCM
thinking,
calls
like,
it.
that sneaker up there, like the sole. You see it?
Oh, the concepts.
Yeah.
the Turdurkin.
Yeah. I could see that.
I guess
I can.
maybe I was just being too literal. When you said peach fuzz, I was thinking like the hairs on peaches. I was like, what
Nah.
fucking
No,
color
you're
is that?
definitely being literal.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
something like that around the
Word,
lines, like
yeah.
I could mess with that.
I think
You think we've
Jordan's doing a 3 like that. They're trying to do what I thought was a pure money 3.
Well, even with
restock.
Salehi right now, his first sneaker is like
Oh,
a
yeah,
peach color
the-
as
what
well.
is
The juniper.
Juniper,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Juniper.
Well, my fault.
Juniper.
Someone did the research.
That's what I thought you were talking about when you said you were on Sponge. I was like, oh, I didn't know you
No.
dropped that.
Yeah, we
too.
didn't. We
It
didn't know we
was
were talking
the
about the 1906.
MVs.
Word.
Well, yeah.
Sick.
I mean, y'all ain't try, so.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, I mean, sorry, we have to wait in line.
I-
Well, I have to wait in
I had
line.
to wait on line too, and I lost. I guess that's the new wave of waiting in line, huh?
Now you know what it feels like.
I mean, it's cute.
Welcome to the
There's
club.
gonna be a new drop anyway, so
Oof.
there's a second drop.
Oh, yeah?
Correct.
Are you
Yeah.
gonna
I
get
mean-
it delivered right to you?
Mm,
Well, I'll be online
Do you-
while she gets
do
it
you get-
delivered to her
Do you
house.
get
so.
do you get texted or emailed invoices?
I do the.
Damn, you just throwing out names out there.
Yo, damn, you should not just say.
Well,
Yeah, you low key
not
should
getting
not
that
have said
anymore.
that, yeah. They're like, damn, did you said that on a fucking pod?
Wait, are we not
Slip.
supposed to say that?
No,
No,
probably
you
should
don't
not
give out the
Don't
plug.
give out the plug, yeah.
Nah, bro.
Okay, take that out then.
I was only asking because like you've been shooting jabs at Brian for quite some time.
Yeah, yo.
Me? You?
Me?
You
I've
got
been
me against the
quiet. No,
ropes, and I'm over
I-
here like,
we traditionally throw jabs at Brian, but you've been like
It's,
fucking.
it's,
You've been haymaking over here.
haymaking is
Really?
crazy.
That's great. Me and Brian play like this
No,
all
no,
day.
all right,
Hey,
all right,
yo.
all right, all right. All jokes aside,
Are
though.
you jealous?
So obviously, you talk about colorways back then being
Oh,
more leaning
Lord.
towards the girly side and pink and all that.
Mm-hmm.
You think we've come a long way though,
Yeah.
but there's still work to be done.
Massive work needs to be done.
So for this massive work, if anyone were to want to pick your brain per se, how can they reach you?
201.
No, 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 no.
Nah, let me stop playing. First of all, Shorty got a whole new number.
Hold on.
Number.
Okay, I don't think you should be saying that either. I do not think you should be disclosing.
No, I
any-
am.
Uh,
Because y'all got to see my DMs. They're like, you changed your number? I'm like, what? Yes.
All right. Anyway, speaking of your DMs, if someone were to want to reach out to you,
Yeah,
where-
speaking of that, no one can hit my DMs because apparently if I don't follow you back, it goes straight into spam. I don't know how to change that.
you mean requests?
I guess.
yeah, it goes into
Yeah, it
request.
goes into requests.
Well,
But
I think that's like a.
And it doesn't do
I think
it
that's
like
a business account thing, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
for everyone. You can't change that, right?
No.
No.
Okay, yeah. So people are like, oh, I DM'd you. Like, you're mad disrespectful.
So I
like,
think-
You're mad
what-
Hollywood.
I
then.
think what it is
no,
like
not,
someone
though.
can initially DM you, and then anything after that, you don't see it, and it tells them on the bottom like this person won't see it unless they follow you or something.
Oh yeah, it'll be like
yeah,
this person sent you a
Yeah.
message.
yeah.
You have
So
to open it.
you got to email me, baby.
All right, what's your email? Fucking hell. Why would I say that? Yo, no, cut that out.
I got
Cut
you. I got you, Brian.
No, cut that out. Cut that out. All right. So if anyone were to want to reach her for business inquiries, right? Where would we reach you?
My Gmail account, it's xhighsteez@gmail.com.
Where does that name come from? Where do you derive that from?
High style, Steez.
How'd you land on that?
I don't know. I was high one day and I was like, oh, I like my fit. I like this. I like that. I don't know.
Well, with that being said, I believe this concludes our episode.
Yeah.
Thank
Once again,
you,
thank you for everyone who's watching at
Mrs.
home.
Heisties, aka Janelle.
Thank you,
aka
Janelle.
Hasties, aka Janelle.
And then you wanna drop your Instagram there too, so all these guys know where to reach you.
Hey, yo.
Who?
I mean, all these marketing
Who?
companies know where to reach you.
Who?
We have to cut that out. There's
Brian,
no way I just
what
said
the
that.
hell? And I'm throwing shots at him, right?
No, I had to get. Let me get a free one. Like, come on.
Let me get a free one. Nuts.
Boy, I don't wait online. Nothing's free, boy.
All right. Anywho, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for 500 subscribers, and once again,
And thank you guys for having me as well.